New cultures, ways of thinking, and different ways of experiencing life is something we both love to embrace. We found an island on the map in the Arctic that we had both never heard of. There was a 6-hour ferry to it from mainland Norway, so we decided it would be our first stop as we go into the unknown. Excited to see some islands.
I have a brown cheese pancake. If whoever's watching, if you've never been to Norway before and you don't know what brown cheese is, it's something you have to try. It's the best thing in the whole wide world.
It's like when you go for a dessert and you can't choose between cheese or a sweet. You get the best of both. You get sweet cheese. Værøy is pretty remote and full of surprises. We found ourselves sleeping on an abandoned airport runway. It has pristine white beaches and it's incredibly dramatic for such a small island. I decided to spend most of my time here exploring on foot. I found viewpoints like this, and this. There are 750 people on the island, with one shop and one pub to cater for them. Even though it's in the Arctic Circle, it's pretty mild here, as the Gulf Stream, a strong warm ocean current that originates all the way from Mexico, extends here. It rarely goes below 0 degrees Celsius and is amongst one of the most northern places in the world that has no meteorological winter. The main source of income on the island is fishing, and you join us today as we hike to an abandoned fishing village.
Look how clear the water is. It's really still. I don't even know the name of the village.
Måstad.
Mustard.
Well, not mustard.
Mustard. We've just hiked about 3 hours across the island to this little abandoned fishing village. In its prime, it was self-sustainable. They lived off the fish that they caught.
I think it was early 1900s when people settled here.
110 in this little village. But one of the most important things that they used to do as part of a self-sufficient community was bird hunting. There is a massive bird colony on the other side of the island, so that was actually one of the main sources of hunting. They used to keep a very traditional ancient dog.
An ancient dog?
An ancient breed of dog called the Lundhund, and it's one of Norway's oldest breed. Basically used to go and fetch the birds for them in the small little crevices in the caves. They've got an extra toe to allow them to do that, which is really cool.
Did the extra toe help them catch puffins?
Apparently it helped them climb into caves.
They got like a pausable thumb.
Yeah. Dogs with thumbs.
Wow.
So this village was eventually abandoned.
Just after World War II, I believe.
And the reason being, the cove here is too quiet and there wasn't enough fish for them to fully sustain themselves and make a good income, and they figured out the other side of the island was much better.
A little unique experience on this tiny island.
And the only way to get here is by boat or foot.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. I'm cold, let's go. Let's go catch a ferry. We've made it to the Lofoten Islands.
So what's the name of the town we're in? A?
A,
Ah.
or, R.
One
Which
of them.
one? We're also joined by Julian and Morgan, who are fellow travellers, and they've been following us and we've been following them on Instagram. They came on the boat at the same time as us and we've woken up and have come here. We're just going to go and have a little explore around the village and see what they've got. I found you.
You found me. I was looking at all the dead fish heads. Would you still love me if I had a dead fish head?
Yeah.
Not convinced.
So we've just been walking around. It's quite sleepy. Lofoten is one of the most touristy places of Norway, but even here we've got the place to ourselves. It's really nice, calm, except for the howling seagulls who seems to have taken over the village. It's a really nice, calm, relaxing atmosphere, and I don't know if it's because we had a good night's sleep or anything, but we're feeling very chilled as we're walking around, and it's nice. It's good.
Oh, there's a butterfly on you.
Hi.
Hey, butterfly.
Where'd you go?
It's following you. It loves you.
I've got a new friend. So we have decided to treat ourselves a little bit today. We are in a fishing village, so naturally we have got a fish soup and a fish chips. It looks really, really nice, so I am dying to try this.
Oh, get stuck in there.
Ready?
What's in there?
There's salmon, there's prawns, there's this creaminess that is just... And it's seasoned to perfection. The amount of garlic in here is incredible. Very big fan of a garlic.
And the best thing about it, it's all caught locally. Well, not the chip, of course, but the fish. That probably means there's someone in the hut, surely, right? Hakuna Matata.
So we've just made it to the location of a wonderful documentary. If you haven't seen it before, go check it out. It's called North of the Sun. It's on Netflix, and it's about two film students who go on an adventure, have a crazy idea to spend a whole winter in a beach, and they come over here. They want to surf the entire winter in Norway, in the Arctic Circle. It's just incredible, and it's really well made. And while they were here, they built this structure, a little house that they lived in, just out of driftwood. Anything that they found on the beach, they created literally a proper house that's still here years later. So incredible, and definitely go watch that film. It's really inspiring. It's so cool to be here and actually get to see it.
It's literally like a hobbit's house, which is kind of my dream place to live. Oh my god, look at this.
This is amazing. Hi, warm welcome. Hope you enjoy staying here as much as all of the previous people. Please take care of me. A lot of people call me a home. Treat me like that, please. And it's just got stickers and really, really cool things.
Who are these? Norwegian religion.
Probably the Norwegian king and queen.
So they've actually got a sink that they've made out of stuff they found on the beach. Look at this. Like, I think what they did is they made it was winter when they're here, so it was all snowed up. So they actually chipped into the ice and snow and made a stream all the way down this amazing valley, and it would have just poured through when they wanted it to. And they've made a chimney, would you believe? A working chimney so they could heat the place up. Like, they got a first aid kit. People are leaving letters everywhere. There's a picture of the Norwegian royalty. We've been talking a lot lately about building our own house project, right? And wouldn't it just be like,
It's just incredible
to make something like this?
It's really inspiring.
Yeah.
That's what we thought,
We spend so much time running around and rushing around, and the fact that these two people just took a year out of their life just to live peacefully in this area and build this amazing little cabin that is now its own little monument to its own. Like, there's so much love kind of pouring out of every corner of the walls. Everybody's written a note. Everyone is wishing you well.
Everyone's just like so inspired by it, all these letters.
It is incredible. Right, can we hike back before it gets dark?
I think, well, we've left this hike really late, so we've got an eventful hike back.
Let's go.
empty it again.
Yeah.
It's I think it's very cool.
So cool.
So this is the lucky family who gets to stay in this lovely guest house tonight. And what's everyone's name, sorry?
My name's Max,
Nice to
and
meet you,
he's
Max.
Josh.
Max and Josh. And you excited to stay here tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it the first time you've stayed in somewhere as wild as this, or?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah?
No, we have been.
You're right. Here comes Papa!
He doesn't have
On
a...
our tent nights.
Oh,
No, I mean, like, that's luxury for us.
Yeah, it doesn't agree. I know. Alright, we'll leave you to it. We hope you enjoy your night anyway.
You too.
Yeah, well, good luck with everything.
Oh, thank you
anyway.
very much, you too. And we'll see you in Croatia, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Everywhere we meet, there's so many inspiring people and incredible little family that are just going travelling and
How nice were they?
are just learning as they go, and I love it.
And the kids are just so like open and beautiful, aren't
Yeah.
they? Because they're living a little bit more off grid.
Family goals.
Yeah. Well done, guys.
It's just really cool. It just really adds to the whole experience that it's not just the way that it used to be when they did it. It's not frozen in time. It's their story, but also every single other traveller that's been there has left a part of their story there, and it's just created this amazing little bubble of adventure and home in the middle of nowhere. It's so cool.
Hello.
As we traced our steps back over the hill, we mulled over this little corner of the world that we've discovered over the last few days. From the rugged peaks of Værøy to the sleepy fishing village of Aurora, every new discovery of this journey has left a big impression on our thoughts. We left this final treasured space that has somehow stood the test against time, feeling in awe of the two brave people that have built it, and inspired to continue on our own journey into the unknown.
Right, we're driving at night. I was listening to a podcast and Paloma's asleep. And I look up and I'm like, that's weird. There's like something in the sky I don't recognise, and it looks almost like there's still some light in the sky. Just pulling over to see it. And this is well too early in the year to be seeing it, but it's there. Let's go have a look. Do you believe what we're seeing right now?
This is literally amazing.
We didn't see the midnight sun, but we could see the aurora, but I can't even say
Borealis.
it. How amazing is it?
It's incredible. We saw the northern light. Oh my god, look at the light.
Yeah, look at that.
It's like dancing in the sky. Look.
Wow.
That's incredible. Wow.
Any other comments?
That is just The perfect end to an incredible day.
I know.
Wow.
Sounds a bit cheesy, but we've had a very inspiring day, right?
Oh, this is why we do it.